Well, it's been 3 days since the Bobcats' remarkable third period come-from-behind win against the Whitecourt Wolverines. Quite the exciting game. Of course, hoping to continue that tonight.
You know, after an emotional win like that, I know the Cats are going to have to shift their focus and now make it 3 in a row against the visiting Okotoks Oilers. Should be a good one. Matt Schumont has more on tonight's game.
After the dust settled on one of the best third periods from the Bobcats, the atmosphere at practice has been very upbeat ahead of tonight's tilt against the Okotoks Oilers.
They're positive, they feel good about themselves, but I think that's where we really got to be cautious and that we not get ourselves in those situations and think that we're going to be able to come out of them against teams like Whitecourt and some of the other ones.
Everyone's really happy about it. We're working hard. We kind of realize what it takes to actually win and never give up on what we have, like if we're down by a couple goals or whatever, or if we're ahead, just never give up. And it's kind of reflected in practice too. We're working hard every day.
A concern in Tuesday's game was the amount of turnovers the Cats committed, something that has been addressed between games.
We need to limit turnovers at the blue lines. That's what kills you at both blue lines. I mean, then you got an on-man rush coming back. So, yeah, just focus on limiting our turnovers. And other than that, I think we're pretty solid.
We have to get a lot better in the defensive zone. We get control of the puck, that we're going north and a lot quicker transition. And so that's one thing we've worked on a lot, and the other one was the power play and penalty kill. And our power play has really struggled here the last 3-4 games.
The Border City bunch will look to make it 3 straight victories tonight when they host the Oilers. And if playing one of the top teams in the league doesn't motivate the Cats enough, this will be the first time both Van Herway and Green face their former team.
It's going to be a fun game. I'm looking forward to it. And as always, it's just another game, right?
I think it's going to be great. I've never had that opportunity to coach against Okotoks, so I'm really looking forward to it. I know James Poole's a tremendous coach, and he's got just a great lineup.
Puck drop for tonight's game is at 7:30. Matt Schumont, Newcap Sports.
Elsewhere in Junior B, the undefeated Lloydminster Bandits hope to make it 6 wins in a row in Onion Lake, while the Vermilion Tigers host the Killam Wheat Kings. Both games go at 8 o'clock. Well, teams just keep winning of late in the Border City, I'll tell you that much. Well, take the Universal Heat, for example. They're back in action this weekend with a pair of home games as they look to make it 10 straight victories to open up the season. As Matt Schumont reports, with the Heat filling the back of the net, you can't forget about the young men between the pipes that have been just as consistent.
The brunt of the attention this year has been on the Heat's offense. But what about the 2 guys between the pipes, as Dane Dow and Austin Pryor have combined to allow just 14 goals in 8 games?
We can't ask for anything more. You know, they're making the first save, and our D are clearing out bodies and clearing out pucks. So, you know, I think it all starts in the D zone, and it's leading to offensive chances for us.
And with solid net minding to start the season, a lot of credit has gone to the 2 as they made huge stops at big moments of the game.
If you have a little mess up in the D zone, we know that our goalies can come up with a big save, and they have done that for us, and it just gives the whole team a lift.
Dow and Pryor have alternated games, with both tenders in the top 10 in goalie statistics. And although there is no rivalry between the 2, there is a friendly competition to keep their games in top form.
We always want to be at the top of the goalies and stuff, so we try to beat the other one out and stuff.
Now, as for the rest of the Heat, they will look to make it 10 straight wins this weekend with a pair of home games.
It'd be awesome if we could keep it to 10-0. We have had a really good team effort, and we're really working hard out there, so hopefully we can keep it going all year.
It'd be really great. It'd be good for the team to keep our roll on and stuff.
Matt Schumont, Newcap Sports.
The Lakeland Rustlers men's soccer team entered the final week of the season on the outside looking in, but with only a handful of points separating first from fifth in the ACAC South Division, the Green and Gold look poised to make another trip to the postseason. The Lakeland Rustlers come into the final weekend looking to earn a berth to the playoffs. They have a pair of games against winnable teams in Old Saturday and Sade on Sunday. And despite running up the score against Olds in their first meeting, the team isn't calling tomorrow's game a gimme.
I think it's going to be a little bit tougher considering that the field's a bit smaller. We're used to playing with a bigger field, but we have to adapt, you know, to the game and to the field. But yeah, we're looking for the same success.
They defend very hard, and all the results have been relatively close with when games are in Olds this year. So we're expecting it to be a game that we should win. To make a playoff push, we have to win. We have to win by quite a few goals.
After dropping points early in the season, they now have to play catch-up With 6 points on the line, they still hold their fate in their hands.
With 2 games left in the season, it's that tight with 5 of the 6 teams really battling it for first to third. So, yeah, we've left some points on the board, but we still, if we finish off with 2 wins, and we still have opportunity to get into the playoffs.
Like, we were dropping points at a point that we weren't peaked yet. I think we are peaking now, and we still have a bit more of improvement, and it's coming at the right time, like right before playoffs.
Leaving no doubt that they could come out with a pair of wins.
In my opinion, we're the hottest team coming into the final weekend. So, you know, we haven't had any easy opposition, and we haven't lost any games. So in the last few weeks of the season, so I think that there's, you know, opportunity for us to have some success still.
We know we have 4 goals. The first one is to beat Olds, then we beat Sade, then after that we can start thinking about playoffs, right? So, but yeah, our mindset is for sure there.